Art and activism, the art of protest. I'm an artist. I'm an activist. I've been an activist since 1986. All right, N62528. I'm a political prisoner living in exile in my own country. All right, so let's go like this. That's Free Keith Davis. You see that? That's June 2000, 1986. All right, victim Dwayne G. Davis. Witness Richard Longmire and Benny Starks. Benny Starks was in jail for a crime he didn't commit. Like I said, I'm an 86 individual. Ex-felons got a right to vote. Racism don't work without black cooperation, but it ain't gonna end without white participation. So I was making a documentary, and I used white people to get my message out. These are the white people that were in my message. These are the white people in my message. These are the supporters of shorties. You feel me? These are the supporters of shorties. All right? See the date. You're talking about your prison industry from 1986 to now. I came in straight out the Illinois Department of Corrections in 1991. I changed my product. I didn't change my hustle. I'm an activist in Baltimore. I'd rather have $1 million friends than $1 million. We're getting ready to toss it up. These are the supporters of shorties. Art and activism, the art of protest. The world is watching Baltimore, and I'm going to give them something to see. I'm going to give them something from Delaware. I'm going to give them something from New Jersey. I'm going to give them something from Pennsylvania. And we potty training politicians, all right? It's an old African thing. Putting notes on trees? No. We putting this in the ether. We putting it in the ether. Did you use the toilet today? You're going to think about me tomorrow. Art and activism, the art of protest. See how many toilets I got? Think how many stories I could tell. Racism don't work without black cooperation. But like I said, it ain't going to end without white participation. I support Alsobrooks for governor. For Senator 2024. Senator Hardin seat. Not just because she black, but because she earned the seat. She don't really earn the seat, but she the only one in the race that we can get to go. But we're going to talk about Dred Scott. You repealed Roe versus Wade, so we're going to talk about Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Do you respect black America? Because you're a black leader don't mean that you care about black people. That's not how it works. It's the money behind the machine. So I put it on tape, and we're going to play these tapes like Watergate. Dred Scott, 2024. That's Governor Hogan and me at the Christmas party. All right. Governor Hogan had me taken off the ballot in 2014. All right. I ran for governor. I registered first. I was the first one on the ballot. I registered as an indigent. So you go to the state prosecutor's office, and we're going to talk about all this. If Blagojevich can go to jail for selling seats, so can Governor Hogan, because he sold seats. He sold Nick Mosby his seat to get the black vote. Kiefer Mitchell to get the black vote. Racism don't work without black cooperation, and it ain't going to end without white participation. But we know this is a racist individual. Just because he's married to Yummy don't mean he's anti-black. He is anti-black. So is Yummy. That's Governor Hogan. That's Governor Hogan. You got to produce that mail. That's legal mail that you never answered. Just because you don't answer it don't mean the question goes away. That's Kathy and Pat Young. Like I said, racism don't work without black cooperation, but it ain't going to end without white participation. Did you use the toilet today? You're going to think about me tomorrow. That's President Trump and Obama. That's Brown Ullman, 2014. I'm an activist in Baltimore. Ask Joshua Harris. Ask Raleigh. Ask the NAACP. I'm an activist. Racism don't work without black cooperation, and it ain't going to end without white participation. I got white people. I got black people. I got Hispanic. Yeah, I asked for Martin Luther King's job, and I used the tools that Martin gave me. That's 2008. Dwayne G. Davis, P.O. Box 38. Just like letters from a Birmingham jail, it's letters from Zion. All right, letters from Zion. Governor Westmore got this. Ex-felons got a right to vote. We registered to vote. So if you go to the Creative Alliance, the big show, I got a big book, and that big book is Keeping the Dream Alive. Go to the Creative Alliance. You feel me? Top number one, much love. That's Richard Wright. He's a lawyer in Baltimore. He's one of my customers. That's Ray Lewis from the Baltimore Ravens. We're going to talk about race and racism with Ray Lewis. That's Kathleen Hughes, TV One, Radio One, Roland Ascot Martin when he was with WVON in Chicago in 2008. Roland Martin don't want to talk about this. Ben Crump don't want to talk about this. Racism don't work without black cooperation. TV One used to have me working for him all the time since Franksky was here. They don't fuck with me no more, and I don't fuck with them. Pumpkin decorating. Ray Lewis. President Obama. And welcome to the big show. I got a lot to show you. Like I said, that's Governor Larry Hogan. That's Governor Larry Hogan. And we're going to flip the pages of the book. That's the letter to Governor Larry Hogan. See the date? Kiefer Mitchell. And you get all the emails from Kiefer Mitchell, Al Redmer, Maryland Insurance. That's Dr. Bundy, Dr. Andrew Bundy. That's Pam Woods. That's Jane Miller. Yeah, I highlighted y'all. So you don't be hi-hatting me. And the States Attorney's Office. All right? Dear Governor Hogan, I still have our 2017 Christmas photo. I even got so that's Governor Hogan. Contact Judge Bennett, United States District Court, February 2018. We're not going backwards. We're moving forwards. We're not going back to Reaganomics because Reagan created the war on drugs. If you want to go back, let's go back to Nixon. We're going to talk about the Southern strategy. We're going to play the tapes like Watergate. If Blagojevich can go to jail, so can Governor Hogan. He had me taken off the ballot. He tried to get me arrested. Yeah, Governor Hogan pulled his political strings to deny black people their rights to vote. That's Governor Hogan's letter. All right. Accessing the grand jury as a private citizen under Senate Bill 374, State Attorney Mosby, Greg Bernstein, Doug Gansler, Brian Frost, State Prosecutor. You feel me? It's evidence. And that's Governor Larry Hogan right there. And that's Governor Larry Hogan's paperwork. He got that. You feel me? So Governor Larry Hogan, you don't deserve to serve. You don't deserve to serve. If Blagojevich can go to jail, you can too. And I put it in a book. If you don't go to jail, I'm going to publicly shame you. See the date? 5/5/2019. Judge Bennett, Robert Hardin, the Department of Justice, Brian Frost, Attorney General of Maryland, Peter Francott, the Comptroller, Johnny Oleski, County Executive. Johnny Oleski asked for an investigation in 2019. Y'all ain't did it yet. That's Delegate Smith. Racism don't work without black cooperation. That black girl Magic caused a lot of black men pain. She ain't opened her mouth since she's seen me, since she heard about me. You ride for Tennessee, but you ain't got nothing to say about me. Yeah. That's what you locked me up for. Commode motion, because I put a toilet in front of the courthouse. I was showing the money that y'all made off of black bodies. That's Scott Shellenberger. All right? And I broke down your criminal enterprise like a diamond offense. That's Governor O'Malley. That's Scott Shellenberger. That's Greg Bernstein. That's Commissioner Belfield, Baltimore County Police, and Baltimore County Detention Center, Mr. O'Neill. I gave you Judge Turnbull, Judge Pearson, Judge Holland, and Judge Previs. You feel me? I gave you the political figures with total knowledge of this. Senator Dodge, Banking Committee, Senator John McCain, Senator Cardins, the Maryland Black Caucus, Baltimore City Council, Congressman Cummings, Dutch Ruppersberger. WJZ had it too. Kai Jackson, Adam May, Bob Turk, Ron Matz, Tim Williams, Ston Saunders, Gigi Barnett, Marty Bass, Mike Shue, and Richard Scher. The Baltimore Sun had it. The Baltimore Sun got it. Like I said, it's a criminal enterprise. Operation Greylord. I'm an activist in Baltimore. You feel me? Activism ain't terrorism. Those are criminal charges that I filed. United States Court, Governor O'Malley, Police Commissioner Johnson, Greg Bernstein, and Scott Shellenberger. I'm not Emmett Till. I'm a jailhouse lawyer. I ain't a jailhouse snitch. You feel me? And your paperwork is right here. All of it. Notarized. Dwayne G. Davis. Exhibit 1. Exhibit 2. Exhibit 3. I never got a trial. You feel me? So Governor Larry Hogan, what you gonna do about me? If Blagojevich can go to jail, you can do. How much for the little doggy in the window? President Obama asked for an investigation. So if you go to the big show, you can see it all. That's Governor Hogan and President Trump. That's Mount Rushmore. And that's Kathy selling our black community into slavery. That's Kathy bringing back slavery. That's Kathy and the 13th Amendment. That's your president, Donald Trump, in the world of shit.